Welcome back to Girl Sesh. I'm Sam, your Internet Sesh buddy, and this is my special guest today.
Kruk.
And in today's episode, we're going to talk about ghost stories, paranormal, all that type of shit. But before we go right into today's episode, we're going to go ahead and smoke. He actually doesn't smoke, so I'm just going to go ahead and give him some contact high. He's smoking this little baby presented by my boyfriend. Go ahead and tell him what it is.
It's my new stuff coming out, you know what I'm saying? I can't speak on it too much.
Let's go ahead and test my boyfriend's product.
I wrote it and I supplied it. That shit is good, bro. Oh!
Ooh.
Yeah, hit it up.
I got the Swishers and peach. Usually people get grape. I really don't see people get peach too often, so that's what I decided to get. Hold on. This earwax. I'm just kidding. It's a pomade. Like, what do you think about the trial of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard?
I think she's full of shit from what her body language was telling me and all her face expressions and her. I could tell a liar. You know what I'm saying? And she had all the what is it?
Characteristics.
Yeah, I guess all the characteristics of a liar, and that's why Johnny Depp up right now. Shout out to the homie Johnny Depp, man. Get your bread, bro. Get your bread.
I seen today in a post on her Instagram, she actually posted like a notes thing where she wrote it out, and she was basically saying,
"Oh, I know, I seen that."
Yeah, she was basically saying like, "Oh, because of this, like now other girls won't be able to come forward with the story."
Yeah, I'm keeping track of the whole trial. Every time they went live, we would watch YouTube videos. We stay tuned into the whole process.
So, like, what are your thoughts on like just say ghosts?
I don't really have too many experiences with ghosts and paranormal shit, but I'll tell you, bro. I have this one story, and I don't know how to explain it. It was nighttime. We just got back home from somewhere. I looked up into the sky because I seen this thing like floating. It was lit up. I thought it was a plane that caught my attention for some reason. It was still barely moving, and that shit just took off. Couldn't have been like a jet or a plane because it was way too fast. And I was like, yo, bro, did I just see an alien right now? And I seen something I wasn't supposed to see, and I thought he was going to come back and abduct my ass. And this was like 3 years ago.
So are you saying that you believe in aliens? Like, would you say like, yes, I believe in aliens? Or are you just saying like that encounter made you have like a second guess about it?
I never believed in none of that shit.
So would you consider yourself a skeptic?
I will. The work got to prove itself to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna believe it because he said it, or because he said I'd be dumb if I did that. That goes for anything, but like, I had to see proof myself. To be honest with you, I guess that's what I'm trying to get at.
I'm pretty gullible. I fall for stuff pretty easy, but some of the stuff that I fall for is like it makes a lot of sense. Remember that big thing in the sky? I don't know what it was, like lights or something. I was at work at the time. It was like years ago.
Yeah, and when that happened, I think she's talking about the satellite thing that was over LA. It was like this big satellite they released without telling anybody, and it left like this big trail of like lights behind it. It was a trip because it stood in the sky for a minute, and it was like it wasn't going. It was weird. I don't know what it was. I was at my boy's shop. He was in the back, and he was like, "Hey, yo, am I high or is there something in the sky?" We looked up, and we were like, "Oh, what the fuck? What is that?" And I was kind of getting scared, bro. I was like, "Wait, what the fuck is that?" Because like I didn't hear nothing from the news. I didn't hear nothing from Instagram. It kind of just happened out of nowhere, like without any warning. I really thought it could have been aliens. I'm not even going to front with you because they had no explanation behind it. I was like, well, what the fuck is that in the sky? That's the hella.
Dude, but aliens are real. Aliens are 100% real.
I'm going to find proof to that. You be joining a whole bunch of other people trying to find. Look, I'm not saying I don't believe it. I'm not saying I do believe it. I'm in the middle, you know?
So you're just saying you want to see an alien for yourself to be like, okay, yeah, they're real.
How else would I believe it?
Okay, wait, so I got a question for you. Since you're skeptical about aliens, what are your thoughts on crop circles?
I really did too much like looking into crop circles. I know that they like these patterns left by what people say, like spaceships or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I never really looked into it. I heard about it, but I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I don't have enough knowledge to speak on it.
But
Because I mean, I don't know. There could be a motherfucker who knows how to fucking work the
mower
grass cutter. Well, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, first of all, you don't believe in ghosts, do you?
I'm the same way with the alien thing.
Skeptical on it, okay?
Nah, but it's hard to say because like why am I still like creeped out of the dark if I don't believe ghosts? Like I can't walk
your
down.
mind, I guess.
Yeah, because if I see a basement that's dark, pitch black, it just leads to darkness. If I don't believe in ghosts, then I should have no problem.
Right.
I guess there's something in my mind, like kind of
that makes you still kind of believe.
Yeah, that makes me kind of believe it, kind of not. I don't know. Could be just like the movies I watch.
Well, the thing with ghosts. Okay, so I believe them, right? I wouldn't say I'm skeptical because how would you explain all these like weird things that happen to people? But I guess my thing is, if ghosts are real, why is not everyone a ghost? And if it is like so-called unfinished business, I think that would be everyone, right? Like, I don't think anyone dies having finished business. So if that's the case, unfinished business, right? These people come back. Don't you think, I don't know, at least more people would experience something? Or at least like the people, like, how would I explain it? Look, like, say if someone got tortured, right? Wouldn't you want to go back and like haunt that person or something? Or I don't know. That's the thing. Like, what are ghosts? What are they?
I trip out how long the period like motherfuckers been alive, like all the technology, all the knowledge, and nobody knows what happens after that. I think that trips me out the most. It's like everybody, if there's so much people in the world, there's been so much generations, thousands of years of motherfuckers walking around, and no one knows what the fuck goes on. Not even with technology or nothing. Nothing could tell us what goes on after we check out. So I'm like, I don't know, but maybe the bad spirits, they're mad, so they try to fuck with people, and maybe the good spirits like they just like, nah, I ain't got nothing to be mad about. I'm gonna kick back. I'm gonna just let you. I'm gonna let y'all get mad, but I'm gonna kick back because I ain't got nothing to be mad about. Why am I gonna haunt the world if I ain't fucking mad?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I think there's been a lot of like sad, depressed, angry, bad people. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I really don't know.
But why would you think that there's not a lot of more ghost experience? Just in general, because I feel like not a lot of people actually have a story. But the people
I feel like they do because everybody. Come on.
Well, the people.
That's like I don't know. I hear a lot of ghost stories from people, or a lot of people say that, "Oh, my house is haunted."
And I feel like the people that say it, they don't really have a reason to lie. Okay, look. Okay, here's my ghost story, and I don't have a reason to lie. And there's literally no explanation for this. Literally, no one could give me an explanation for this. Okay, so this is what it is. My parents did actually find out that supposedly that apartment was haunted. So, yeah, quick little side note. But I didn't know that at the time. The way the bathroom set up is you could hear anyone at the front door because they come up to like a porch. And at the porch, there's the front door, and then right next to the front door is the kitchen door. So it's just two doors right next to each other. And then right next to that is the window to the bathroom. So anyways, I'm in the bathroom, and I hear someone walk up the balcony, knock on the door, and I hear my dad answer it, and I hear it's my uncle. And, like, obviously I know his voice, so I was like, okay, what is my uncle doing here? And I hear him ask for me. I literally hear him ask specifically for me. I hear him walking down the hallway coming to the bathroom. And I hear him, like, try to open the door. So I'm thinking, what the fuck? And I was like, okay, maybe he's going to leave. And he does it again. So I tell him, like, oh, I'm in here. Hold on. So, I flush the toilet, whatever, wash my hands, and I get out. And I, like, look for him. I walk to the living room, and he's not there. And I was like, what the fuck? Why is my uncle not here? And I see my dad sitting on the couch. So I say, like, Dad, like, where the fuck is my uncle? And he's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, yeah, didn't he come? Like, I literally heard him come up the stairs, ask for me, walk down the hallway, knock on the door, everything, all that shit. Like, Where is he? And my dad was like, dude, no one ever came. And my dad was tripping me out because I was like, are you like pranking me or something? And he was like,
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, no, because I was like, dude, he's probably messing with me because he always messed with me. Mm-hmm. But he was like dead serious about it. My uncle and my dad have like completely different voices. So it's not like I could have mistaken him. And it's not like anyone else came by either. Because I asked my dad if anyone came by at all. And he said, no. I want to go to a haunted place.
I've been to one before. I mean, we'll go to one. It's called Fort MacArthur. It's in, I think it's by San Pedro. It's like this old military base. I told you about it a lot of times. Mm-hmm. It's like this old military base with soldiers from like the 50s or the 60s or the fucking 40s. I don't know. Somewhere around that time. Old as fuck. They would, that was their base. So they would just kick it there and just, they have all the equipment still. To this day, they have it all right there. It's a museum now. So it's open to the public. Like, we could go there and just look around and stroll the fucking hallways. But like the atmosphere and that shit, it's kind of like dark because it's like everything's concrete. Everything's like from the fucking 40s and shit. And a lot of motherfuckers died there supposedly. Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's that place. I have a little experience there too when I was younger. Matter of fact, I used to watch like these ghost hunting videos on YouTube, mm-hmm. or motherfuckers used to do these ghost hunting shows. They put a camera looking all the way down the hallway, and they just left it there recording. And then eventually they seen somebody like kind of peek.
Oh, I hate peeking things.
No. He didn't peek. He kind of peeked. They used like a thermal camera so they could see it clear. Right. And he kind of like walked by. He kind of walked by the hallway slowly. Mm-hmm. He kind of looked down and he continued to walk off. And it kind of looked like a soldier, how a soldier carries himself, like, and it kind of had the attire and shit. I don't know. It was a long time ago that I seen it.
So are you saying you believe that?
I don't know if I believe it, but that's, I mean, I might.
Because you said you're skeptical, but are you saying that video made you question?
Because I've been there in person and I experienced the atmosphere and I experienced myself being there. Right. So I kind of got the feeling when I seen that video and I was like, yo, that might be real.
I'd be really scared if I encountered something. Because, like, I could sit here and be like, oh, I want to do it and it'll be fun. But, like, low-key, it's fucking scary. Something going on that you can't explain and there's nothing around to explain it, and like something your mind can't understand, basically.
Now I get what you're saying. It's kind of scary because you can't control that shit. You don't know what it is. You can't. Yeah, I know, because it's like it's a trip,
and like no one can help you because what are they gonna do?
That's why I keep my cross on me all the time, man. Come on, ain't nobody gonna. That's why I probably ain't seen nothing, because I got that boy on my neck, man.
I'm always scared to move into a haunted place. Like, I really, really, really do not want to move into a haunted place. Only because I know, like, when the lights are off, I'll be, like, really scared. That's the only reason. Because, like, obviously in the daytime, you could kind of, like, deal with it, you know, because you kind of be like, oh, it's the daytime, you know, I feel safer, people walking by, stuff, you know.
When it's just nighttime and everyone's gone, the sun's down, it's just you.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, yo, what the fuck was I thinking?
Yeah, that's a lot scary.
Because every little sound, you're going to think it's something paranormal. It could just be like anything. Overall, I'm 50-50 with all this shit.
Would you willingly go to a place that is like supposedly super haunted and like everyone says it's like 100% guaranteed you will experience something?
Yeah.
You'd
by
go
myself?
By yourself or with people, either or.
I'll go. I want to go by myself, but I'll go with people.
Oh, that'd be scary.
I couldn't do that shit by myself, bro. My mind would just fuck with me too much.
I think, okay, mine would be kind of like, it depends. Because first, it depends on how many people. Because I don't want it to be like, oh, just us and then one more person. Because it's like, I don't know. I'd feel better if there was a little more, because
I know.
I don't know. I have greater in numbers, I guess.
I feel like The ghost will probably fuck with them and leave me alone.
Yeah, like I feel like for some reason I'm special and they'll leave me alone. They could
I just feel safer
that I'm
like,
an empath. No,
you could just roll deep.
I guess it depends on that, and it depends on like how bad like these experiences are. Like, is it like, oh, you'll hear something, or is it like, oh no, some shit's gonna scratch you, or like you can't breathe, or some crazy shit. That depends on that. I think it depends on that too, because like I don't want to experience like something scratching me or like.
Clicking the button, stepping on it.
That was a ghost. I was like, oh my god. Thank God you said you stepped on it. I was low-key scared, but I wasn't going to admit that. I wasn't going to let anyone know that was
The ocean itself is scary as fuck. Like, not even the whole water is crazy. I've been in the lake, and someone told me that the lake was fucking deep. I jumped off the boat into the lake, and I instantly regretted it. I don't know what's under me. I don't know how high I am. Like, I got scared, bro. I'm like, nah. I trip out because I feel like, because I got a fear of heights, right? And I know that water is different than heights, but I feel like, I don't know. I don't like being high, and my mind kind of tells me, like, oh, what the fuck, low-key Kruk? You're high as fuck right now, but you're just floating. You're just on water. But, like, if there's no water...
that's so scary to think of.
That's
like
what I'm saying. Like, if there was no water, you took the water out the pool, you're going to drop,
you're just
bro.
kind of, like, floating on top of, like...
That's what I don't like, bro.
Ew.
I don't like... This is a bowl right here, right? And I'm swimming right here. And there's water, and they took the water out, I'm gonna fucking fall. I'm gonna fall pretty high, right? Basically floating high as fuck in the air right now.
That's so scary to think of like that.
And it is, and on top of that, I don't know what's swimming under me. It's dark as fuck. I can't see past my fucking stomach. And not just the lake I'm talking about. Imagine the ocean.
Or any body of water.
The ocean's scary as fuck. Like, sometimes we take drives by the beach.
Oh, I like driving by it.
But like, we drive at night. We drive at night, right? I look down the ocean, like I look, because it doesn't end, right? And it's nighttime too, so the water blends in with the sky, and it's crazy. It's kind of scary. Like, fuck. Imagine just me just like transporting in right there in the middle of the ocean. I'm like, what the fuck would I do? Just floating in the dark.
Like,
I'm scared,
Titanic?
Bro. Can you imagine like you just floating in the ocean like that?
Have you seen the video of what it would look like to be like in the water in Titanic? Like how dark it is, and like, dude, in the movies, it makes it seem like, oh, I could survive that shit. There's no type of light whatsoever. It's literally darkness. Basically, you don't know when you're going to hit water because it's so fucking dark. You literally have no idea when you're going to get to water. And once you're in the water, you don't know which is up, or you don't know which way's up or which way's down because it's so dark.
That's scary.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So imagine being that.
Bro. Hope I never drown.
Me too. That's why I'm terrified of water. No way.
I'm not really scared of drowning. Jose. I mean, I think anybody would want to drown, but the reason I'm scared of water is because, like, the creatures and that shit.
Okay, so I think that ends today's episode. Just whatever was on our mind today.
Yeah, we just went over, like, paranormal stories we had, things we're scared of.
Just a bunch of topics.
Phobias and shit, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has them. I don't give a fuck who you are, like I said. Don't fake the funk. We just real enough to speak our minds on. Oh, they can't fuck with us. We too real.
Good. That's it. Thank you for watching or listening to Girl Sesh. I'm Sam, your Internet Sesh buddy, and this is my guest, my boyfriend.
Good, yeah. Thanks for having me on your podcast. I appreciate it.
You're gonna have to pay up. Cha-ching. I'm going to charge you after the show. What? I'll put it on your bill.
Book me. I'm charging your ass.
Thank you for watching. I'm Sam. This is Girl Sesh. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Get out the way.
You don't want to block me with your damn foot. Why you putting your foot up the whole time?
Get out the way.